Unmanned Aerial Vehicle. An unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, commonly known as a drone, is an aircraft without any human pilot, crew, or passengers on board. UAVs are a component of an unmanned aircraft system, UAS, which includes adding a ground-based controller and a system of communications with the UAV. 1. The flight of UAVs may operate under remote control by a human operator, as remotely piloted aircraft, RPA, or with various degrees of autonomy, such as autopilot assistance, up to fully autonomous aircraft that have no provision for human intervention. UAVs were originally developed through the 20th century for military missions too dull, dirty or dangerous, for humans, and by the 21st, they had become essential assets to most militaries. As control technologies improved and costs fell, their use expanded to many non-military applications. 5-6, these include aerial photography, precision agriculture, forest fire monitoring, 1, river monitoring, 7-8, environmental monitoring, 9-10-11-12, policing and surveillance, infrastructure inspections, smuggling, 13, product deliveries, entertainment, and drone racing. An unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, is defined as a powered, aerial vehicle that does not carry a human operator, uses aerodynamic forces to provide vehicle lift, can fly autonomously or be piloted remotely, can be expendable or recoverable, and can carry a lethal or non-lethal payload. 17. UAV is a term that is commonly applied to military use cases. 18. However, missiles with warheads are not considered UAVs because the vehicle itself is a munition. Also, the relation of UAVs to remote-controlled model aircraft is unclear. Citation needed: UAVs may or may not include remote-controlled model aircraft. Some jurisdictions base their definition on size or weight, however, the US FAA defines any uncrewed flying craft as a UAV regardless of size. The term Unmanned Aircraft System, UAS, was adopted by the United States Department of Defense, DoD, and the United States Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, in 2005 according to their Unmanned Aircraft System Roadmap 2005 to 2030. 19. The International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, and the British Civil Aviation Authority adopted this term, also used in the European Union's Single European Sky, SES, Air Traffic Management, ATM, Research, Caesar Joint Undertaking, Roadmap for 2020. 20. This term emphasizes the importance of elements other than the aircraft. It includes elements such as ground control stations, data links and other support equipment. A similar term is an Unmanned Aircraft Vehicle System, UAVS, Remotely Piloted Aerial Vehicle, RPAV, Remotely Piloted Aircraft System, RPAS. 21. Many similar terms are in use. Unoccupied and uninhabited are occasionally used as alternatives to unmanned. 22. Under new regulations which came into effect June 1, 2019, the term RPAS, Remotely Piloted Aircraft System, has been adopted by the Canadian government to mean a set of configurable elements consisting of a remotely piloted aircraft, its control station, the command and control links and any other system elements required during flight operation. UAVs may be classified like any other aircraft, according to design configurations such as weight or engine type, maximum flight altitude, degree of operational autonomy, operational role, etc. According to the United States Department of Defense, UAVs are classified into 5 categories below, 24-25. Group: Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 5. Size: small, medium, large, larger, largest. Max takeoff weight and LT, 20 pounds. 9.1 kilograms, and GT, 20 and amp, and LT, 55 and GT, 55 and amp, and LT, 1320 and GT, 1320 pounds. 600 kilograms, greater than 1320 pounds. 600 kilograms. Operating altitude and LT, 1,200 feet. 370 meters, and LT, 3,500 feet. 1,100 meters, and LT, 18,000 feet. 5,500 meters, and LT, 18,000 feet. 5,500 meters, greater than 18,000 feet. 5,500 meters. Speed and LT, 100 knots. 190 kilometers per hour, and LT, 250 knots. 460 kilometers per hour, and LT, 250 knots. 460 kilometers per hour, any speed, any speed. Range and endurance. There are usually 5 categories when UAVs are classified by range and endurance. 24. Category: Very close range UAVs, close range UAVs, short range UAVs, medium range UAVs, long range UAVs. Range, km, and LT, 5 and GT, 5 and amp, and LT, 50 and GT, 50 and amp, and LT, 150 and GT, 150 and amp, and LT, 650 and GT, 650. Endurance, hour, 0.5 to 0.751 to 68 to 12 12 to 36 or 48 greater than 36 or 48. There are usually 4 categories when UAVs are classified by size, with at least one of the dimensions, length or wingspan, meet the following respective limits. 24. Category: Micro/very small UAVs, mini/small UAVs, medium UAVs, large UAVs. Length/wingspan, and LT, 50 cm and GT, 50 cm and amp, and LT, 2 meters 5-10 meters and GT, 10 meters.